Welcome back to the absolute chaos that is United City Randomiser. This is episode 26 and it's just all gone south. To be honest, it's just gone really badly over the last little while, hasn't it? We were playing Dortmund last time we were together. I then played Mönchengladbach, who were right down in this sort of area of the division, which they still are, but they absolutely thumped us. 2-0 only in scoreline, but the sense of play we played so badly, and all the momentum has gone out of this particular save for at this particular point in the season. We've got 3 games left of the season. We're clutching on to the last bit of a European place, but I just can't see us lasting. We've just got so many problems that we're facing in terms of the lack of momentum in our play. And now we get to play Wolfsburg at the top of the division, which is a real problem. And then Hoffenheim are in the European spots. And Werder Bremen, well, hopefully there'll be a slightly easier game to play. But I thought that about Mönchengladbach and they weren't. So we're up against it. I'm really sorry to do this to you, to bring you back and make you watch this stuff. But we've got to find a way to change our fortune somehow. And the team that we have to do it against today are top of the league. Wish us luck. We're going to need it. So, of course, because Silva is out of our deep line playmaker position, because he's out for the rest of the season, Burnich has come in for that. Other than that, it's the same side that's been playing as well as any side that we've put out has played. So we keep faith with it because we don't have much choice, really. Greitbust in goal, Cruiser at right back, Heiss at left back, Omaru and Kempf as our central defensive partnership. Burnich comes into the deep line playmaker role. El Neni is the central midfield on support duty. Marin is the attacking Metzala. Dilrosun on the left, Hahn on the right, Batshuayi up front. Bench is fairly similar too. We have Tiru, Klunter, Harthers, Luiz, Hadji, Bertram and Barbosa. So that's the team for today. We're away from home against the top of the league, so we're going to be using our counter-attacking style, and let's get into the game and see what happens. So you can see we're both playing the same formation. What will that all do for the game? Who knows? It will depend on style of play more than anything. We'll go in and we need to try and find a way to get this team playing. So we're going to passionately say, I know how hard you've all been working to end this poor run. Today's the day. Whether it is or it isn't, that's what I'm going to suggest to them. We're going to passionately say, but I think there's loads more to come from you to each of the sections of our side. And we're going to try and get as much motivation in them as we can from all of that. It hasn't worked hugely well, but that's not surprising because everybody's a bit low in sort of the way they think about the side at the moment because of our poor run of form. So let's get into the game. Wolfsburg at home. We kick off. Can we get a decent performance finally out of this group of players? For the last 2 or 3 games, it's been very, very poor, and it's time to change that. So on the counter-attack, hopefully we can. Here's their corner kick. The corner comes in. We half clear it to the edge of the box. Again, we block the shot, and Dilrosun gets the loose ball up to Batshuayi. Can he hold up the play? He can. Pokes it forward to Dilrosun on the left, back into Batshuayi. Can he get a shot away? He can, but it was an easy, tame one, really, and the goalkeeper picks up the loose ball. Decent amount of play on the left-hand side. You can see the counter-attack work off their corner kick. We found a way down to the other end. But the shot was a fairly tame one and in the end didn't trouble the goalkeeper. Decent enough start to the game though. So hopefully that bodes well as we move forward. For a counter-attacking side, we're having a decent amount of possession, which is interesting. Sometimes our controlled possession style of play doesn't even produce that. So that's one of the oddities of football occasionally. You can only play the team in front of you, and the team in front of you, their style of play and other things dictate how that game goes as much as yours does. So, yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. 28 minutes in, and nothing else has happened. But again, their corner kick, can we again clear it? No, we can't. And at the near post, they get the header in, I think, or at least a volley or something, and it's straight in at the near post, and we're 1-0 down. Here comes the corner kick, and it's straight in from the header. Goalkeeper didn't really get much of a chance on it. Too close range, and we find ourselves again 1-0 down. Can't say I'm surprised at this point. It's the way our season is ending. We've just got such a low threshold for motivation at the moment. But here we come again, still trying, still plugging away at it. Cruiser with the cross in, Batshuayi with the header, but it goes around the side or over the top of the bar. And yeah, it was an okay move, but we didn't really threaten at the end of it, really. And that's been our problem in this half specifically. We've had a couple of half chances, but we just haven't taken them. And again, that's really the way our play has been for the last few games. Very disappointing first half. I guess, in the big scheme of things, we're 1-0 down against the league leaders, which isn't terrible. But you can see, we've had a decent amount of possession for a counter-attacking side. But it's here that we're not creating the chances, which is disappointing. So what we're going to do, we're going to come in, we're going to assertively say, we're not doing badly. If anyone continues to work hard, we'll win. No, we can't say we'll win it because we probably won't. Unlucky boys, that's the one we're going to use. That's given them some confidence, so we'll just leave it there, go straight back into the second half and hope for a better performance. If they can really feel that they have been unlucky, that that we've got something that we can get out of this game, hopefully they'll continue to push forward on the counter-attack and get a couple of chances and we can put one of them away. But yeah, the second half is young at this point, so anything can still happen. You can see defensively they've been very solid in terms of their ratings, which is where they're obviously putting all of their energies right now. They've got their lead and they're trying to hang on to it. So if that continues to remain the case and they're not really coming forward as much, maybe we'll change to a more attacking approach ourselves. We'll give it a couple more minutes just to see where the land lies at about the 70th minute mark. But at the moment, it's been a very dull second half. So let's go in and change some stuff. So we'll make a couple of substitutions. Heiss has picked up a yellow card, so we'll take him off. Don't want to lose a man. And then it's in our offensive area that we're really struggling. So Hahn's going to come off and Hadji will come on and Barbosa will replace Batshuayi. So we'll do that. We'll let the play run on for a second and then we will change it to our attacking wide option, try and get some crosses into the box and get more opportunities on goal. But here they come on a highlight down the right hand side. The cross comes in at the far post. Again, our defenders do not pick up the runners. It's just so frustrating, especially down the sides. Our fullbacks haven't got the anticipation of the play, I don't think. And so they always let the people that they're marking go. I don't know whether it was a fullback issue at that point or not really, but something goes wrong down the side of that penalty area and they get an easy opportunity for making it 2-0. We've made our changes really. I don't really want to change anything else about the way we play. We've got to go for it now a bit more. So I'm going to go all out attack, I think, just to see whether that provides any opportunities for us at all. And there's not much else we can do at this point. The team is just, bereft of any form of confidence. So we've still got a couple more games to go just before the end of the season that hopefully we can pick up a few points from. But it really looks as though our European spot is in a lot of danger. And whilst that doesn't really surprise me, when you think back to when we were sitting in like second and third, it felt like we were on the crest of a wave, really, just moving forward towards those European spots, and then the wave crashed, and that's it. We're done. Again, they come forward. They tried to go down the left-hand side, but it was a wayward ball, and that's the end of the game. A decent 2-0 win for them. A poor performance again from us. We never looked like we can really compete. I mean, look at their defensive ratings. They were just so solid, and we couldn't break them down. None of our attacking structure or players was able to break them down. So very disappointing. We'll tell them as such assertively. I'm not happy with that performance, and that one come out of the match day. See what that's done to our league spot, really, as to what's going to happen next. So here we are sitting in 7th place. We can't lose our spot to Bayer Leverkusen if they win their game in hand just now, but that will put them closer to us. But look at that. If they win and they go up to 49 points, that's 3 teams below us that are all within like 2 points of us with 2 games left of the season. It's really, really edgy stuff. I genuinely don't think we're going to hold on to the European spot. Wherever we finish, I'm going to have to be pleased with it, because we were predicted about a 10th, 11th spot, and it looks like we'll finish in the top 10 somewhere. So that's where we wanted to finish, really. But such a disappointing end to the season. I mean, look at that run of results. That's terrible. That's the way it works. There's feels like there's, as much as earlier in the season when we were on a run of good form, it felt like we weren't ever going to lose. It now feels like we're never going to win. But next up is Hoffenheim. I'll play that one off screen, and we'll come back for Werder Bremen to finish off the season, the end of season 3. Hopefully get a decent couple of results to finish the season, get a bit of confidence and momentum back a little bit, and then we'll have to go through a summer of probably big change again, loan players and other things, see what our transfer budget is like, to see what we can do to change this side for next season, to really push for that European spot. Having had a taste for it this season, wherever we finish now, next season, that European spot is our number one priority. So that's for another day. For this day, we've ended up with another loss. Disappointing. Sorry you've had to sit through it. If you have, well done. That's part of being the United City together, I guess. And I'll see you very soon for Werder Bremen. Bye for now. Thanks very much for watching this episode of the United City Randomiser save. If you enjoyed the video, then why not click on the like button, as that would really help me. If you think you know anyone who would really enjoy my Football Manager content, then feel free to share this with them. But most importantly, if you would like to join my United City here on YouTube, then hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my video releases. If you have anything you want to say about the United City save or the channel itself, then feel free to leave a comment below, but please try and be nice with each other. That'll do for today, so until next time, stay happy and healthy, and I will see you soon.